Praise the Lord.
November 26th. The Pentecostal Mission Morning Manna. Thoughts for daily devotion.
Shout of victory. By faith the walls of Jericho fell down, after they were compassed about 7 days. Hebrews 11:30. When we read the book of Joshua, we may not clearly understand how the walls of Jericho fell down. It was not because of the men who walked in front holding their weapons, nor because of the priests who blew the trumpets and carried the ark, nor was it because they walked 7 days around the walls, and not even because they finally shouted. The reason is mentioned here. By faith the walls of Jericho fell down. If they did not have faith they wouldn't have gone round the walls or shouted. They did all these things by faith and God gave them the victory. The weapon that the Lord gave them to conquer the wall of Jericho was the weapon of faith. Against it there is no weapon in the world or in the underworld. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. In these days also we need that mighty faith to pull down the strongholds of the enemy. When the Lord wants to do mighty things in the land, the devil may raise up Jericho walls to frighten and threaten God's people. We should not be shaken by the devices of the enemy, we should by faith shout the note of victory. Canaan is for such. Remember, they walked around the walls of Jericho for 6 days without seeing even a scratch appear on those huge walls. And on the 7th day, they walked 7 times, about 35 miles in all. By that time, they might have been extremely exhausted. Perhaps they did not have any strength to shout. If they didn't have faith, doubt would have mounted in them and they would have thought, all these 7 days of walking so many times did not create even a scratch on the walls. Now, when we are physically very weak, how can any shouting make any impact on them? Their faith overcame all barriers.
Dear child of God, the Lord has given us the land. Let us see it by faith and shout the victory. The Lord will do great things in those who believe. He will do great things through them. Thank you for listening the Pentecostal Mission Morning Manna.
Thoughts for daily devotion.
Have a day of being upheld by God's love. Subscribe and press the bell icon below for more biblical creatives. Your subscription and share may bring blessings to many.